It was a clear morning over London Heathrow, sunlight spilling across the polished wings of Flight 908, a Boeing 787 bound for New York. Passengers settled into their seats, unaware that this flight would defy logic, faith, and science itself. Among them sat Captain David Rourke, a seasoned pilot with 20 years in the sky, known for his calm under pressure. His co-pilot, Maya Chin, young, sharp, and quietly confident, reviewed the final checklists as the engines roared to life. "Ready for takeoff," she said, her voice steady. "Let's bring them home safe." The plane accelerated down the runway, the nose lifting into the open blue, clouds parting like silk. Everything was normal, perfect, even. The passengers relaxed, a baby laughed, coffee cups clinked softly. Then, 20 minutes into flight, something subtle shifted. David frowned, pressing his temple. A wave of dizziness hit him, his vision blurred, and the world tilted sideways. Maya turned in alarm. "Captain? Are you?" But his head slumped forward. The controls trembled. The horizon tilted violently. Maya grabbed the yoke, heart racing, as the autopilot disengaged. "Mayday, Mayday, Flight 908, Captain down, I repeat, Captain unresponsive." The radio crackled. Passengers gasped as turbulence hit. What no one knew was that before this flight would end, they would hear a voice from nowhere, guiding them home. Chaos spread like a ripple. Flight attendants rushed forward, eyes wide with fear. Passengers craned their necks as whispers filled the cabin. Maya fought to steady the aircraft, sweat beading on her forehead. "This is Flight 908, requesting emergency descent and medical assistance," she radioed. No response. Static hissed through the speakers. The sky outside grew turbulent, clouds thickening like smoke. She tried again, louder. "ATC, this is First Officer Chin. We've lost the captain. Request immediate vector." Silence. Then, a low hum filled her headset, a strange distortion, not from any control tower she knew. "Keep altitude," a male voice said calmly, steady as stone. Maya froze. The frequency was wrong, no signal ID, no static ID tag. "Who is this?" she asked, her voice trembling. "Maintain heading. You're not alone." She blinked, glancing at the empty captain's chair. David lay still, pale. She reached to check his pulse. It fluttered faintly. "I don't have time for this," she whispered, forcing herself to focus. The instruments flickered, readings unstable. Outside, lightning danced across the clouds. "If anyone can hear me," she began, but the same voice interrupted, firmer now. "I can. Trust me." Her heart pounded. "Who are you?" she demanded. A pause. Then, "Someone who's flown this route before." The sky turned violent. Wind buffeted the aircraft like an invisible hand. Oxygen masks trembled in their housings. Maya gritted her teeth, steering through the storm. "Come on, hold it together." The passengers' screams echoed through the intercom as overhead bins rattled. Lightning flashed, sheets of white fire illuminating the cockpit. "You need to climb," said the mysterious voice again. "There's clear air above the cell." Maya hesitated. "That's suicide. My radar says otherwise." "Trust me," he repeated. She stared at the altimeter, the flashing warnings, the chaos around her. "You're not ATC," she said. "Who are you?" Silence. Only the thunder replied. Then, softly, "A friend." Against every instinct, she pulled back on the yoke. The engines howled. The plane clawed upward through black clouds, shuddering violently. And then, suddenly, they broke through. The light returned. Calm skies stretched endlessly above. Gasps of relief filled the cabin. "How did you?" she started, but the voice spoke again, quieter now. "You're safe for now. Keep your course. Don't descend until I tell you." Maya glanced at the lifeless captain beside her, then at the horizon. "If you're real," she whispered, "then help me land this plane." 2 hours passed. The sky remained eerily clear. Maya monitored instruments, checked systems, recalculated fuel. Every few minutes the voice returned, soft, precise, and impossibly familiar. Adjust bearing to 275. You'll catch the Gulf Stream tailwind. She obeyed, half because it worked, half because her gut told her it was right. Then she noticed something chilling. The voice wasn't coming from the radio panel. It was coming from the intercom. The same system connected to the cabin. This isn't possible, she muttered. You're in the plane. In a way, the voice replied. But not where you think. Maya's throat tightened. She looked at the empty seat again, at David's motionless form. The voice continued, calm and steady. You've done well, Maya. Don't lose faith now. Her breath hitched. Faith in what? In yourself? Static flickered. She stared at the intercom speaker, feeling a strange mix of dread and comfort. She thought of her mentor, Captain Rourke, the man who taught her to fly. And then it hit her. That voice. That tone. That patience. It was him. She turned toward his lifeless body, tears welling in her eyes. Captain? She whispered. The voice smiled through static. Let's bring them home. The ocean stretched beneath them, glimmering like steel. Fuel was running low. Maya switched channels, still no ATC contact. The cabin remained tense, flight attendants securing passengers for descent. We're approaching JFK, she said aloud, though no one could hear. I have to do this manually. Her hands trembled. Then, the voice again, closer now, almost behind her. Flaps 1. Gear down in 10. She followed instinctively, each command precise, familiar. Flaps 2. Speed 160. Her eyes blurred with tears. I can't do this alone. You never were, the voice replied. The runway appeared through the haze, New York, shining under golden daylight. The plane descended smoothly, the wind calming as if guided by invisible hands. Maya felt a presence beside her, steady, warm. Easy now, said the voice, soft and proud. You've got this. She touched the controls gently, whispering, Thank you, Captain. The wheels kissed the runway with a perfect landing. Applause erupted behind her. She exhaled, shaking. When she turned, David's seat was empty. His headset rested neatly on the dashboard. The cockpit was silent. Hours later, emergency crews surrounded Flight 908. Maya stood on the tarmac, dazed, watching medics wheel Captain Rourke's body away. They said he'd died mid-flight, cardiac arrest. Yet somehow, someone had guided her through every step of that impossible journey. Investigators asked how she navigated the storm, how she landed without tower support. Maya could only say, I had help. They assumed she meant the training, the autopilot, luck. But she knew better. Days later, she sat alone in the simulator room, reviewing the flight recordings. One channel stood out, the audio feed from the cockpit intercom. She pressed play. Static. Then a single phrase broke through. Proud of you, Maya. She covered her mouth, tears falling freely. Outside, the evening sun bathed the airfield in gold. A gentle breeze brushed her cheek, almost like a farewell. She looked to the sky and whispered, I'll see you up there, Captain. Somewhere, among the clouds, a voice seemed to answer. Always.